Right. I've just filmed this whole video only to start editing and realise that the mic was playing up and giving static the whole way through the video to the point where you can't even understand what I'm saying. So if this video sounds like I'm repeating myself or like I'm saying stuff weird, might be because I've already said it all, but I'm hoping it flows just as well. But let's get into it. And my camera's on low battery. Isn't life just great? It went so well as well. I was having a good filming day. It just felt good. Now it doesn't. Right. Hello guys. Today's video is going to be all about university tips and stuff you can do to survive university. Now I'm a third year zoology student, and I feel like there's a few things that I would have done differently if I was restarting uni. Now I've gone through 2 successful years. I'm just starting my third year, so I haven't finished it. So a lot of the tips won't be specific to third year. They're just going to be kind of university in general and how I've felt it's gone. Now, disclaimer before I start this video, I'm not the perfect student. I never will be the perfect student. But there's a few things that I can kind of pass on to you guys, whether you're just starting your first year and it's got to that point where you're a bit all over the place, because I knew I was. You don't really know how you feel about university, you're not really settled yet, or whether you're coming back for your second or third years, any tips that you might need going into the future. Or even if you have not even started university yet and you're thinking about it and thinking whether you can hack it or not. These tips, I'm going to try and help you the best I can. First of all, I kind of find it funny that there are videos called Surviving University. Like, it kind of shows that it's a massive adjustment and it's not easy. It's not for the faint-hearted. But if you are willing to stick it out and try your best, then you're going to get the results and you're going to do amazing. So I've got some notes here, so if you see me looking down at all, it's just because I've got my notes out, and I'm trying to make this video as beneficial as possible. I don't normally do this kind of video, but I'm trying to make it as informative as I can. Right. So my number one tip, and I know it sounds kind of easier said than done, but it's get your priorities right. Now, I don't mean by this like swear off of having fun and enjoying yourself and going out and doing the stuff you want to do. By this, I mean like get into a routine. And you need to have days where you're gonna maybe go out with your friends, have a drink, go have some fun, go play mini golf or go bowling, or I don't know, whatever you want to do, because there's nothing better than a clear mind. A clear mind can make the complete difference between how well you do in a lecture that day or an assignment. You need a clear mind. It's probably one of the few things we take for granted, actually not being stressed. By this I mean get a routine based on what you want to achieve that week. So say you're going to say, oh, on Tuesday and Wednesday I'm going to do this work on Tuesday, I'm going to do this work on Wednesday, so that when Thursday comes around, you know that you've got a day where you can do whatever you want. You have no deadlines, and at university it's not often that you don't have any work to do. But you say to yourself, Thursday I have scheduled for me to do whatever I want, and I can go out, I can go shopping, I can do whatever I want. Also, tell people your plan. Tell people on Tuesday, on Wednesday, I'm doing this work. Tell your course mates, your flatmates, tell them on Thursday I'm not doing anything. So if you want to do something, they will plan around you and kind of get in the same schedule after a while, to the point where you'll both be doing work on a Tuesday and Wednesday, and you won't be bugging each other and stopping each other to be productive. Then you'll go out on the Thursday and you'll have a better time, both of you, because you'll have a clear mind and you won't be like thinking at the back of your head like, oh, I wish I'd done that, I wish I'd done that one thing. And just as much, and downtime is just as important as your work time, so try and balance the two properly. But yeah, get your priorities right. My number 2, and this is kind of like a massive broad statement, and I didn't realise when I wrote this how like stupid this sounded, but make the effort is my second tip, right? And hold on, before you like jump at me saying, oh yeah, make the effort, isn't that just obvious? Right. What I mean by this is more the little things than the big things. So even the tiniest gestures, like making your bed in the morning, or eating a healthy breakfast, or even going for a run or going to the gym, the little things will get you into the perfect mind frame to be productive. They will make you feel like you've achieved something already, and that sense of achievement is the little thing that will keep you being productive in that day. That sense of achievement then goes on to a bigger task, and a bigger task, and a bigger task, and before you know it, you're getting more done than you would have done if you'd have just stayed in your pajamas and not had that like boost to get going. I find that once you've made that first little step, from then on out, the whole day will be more productive. So the little things are hugely important. And my number 3 thing, which kind of contradicts me a little bit in tip number 1, where I said get on the same routine as people, get on the same schedule as people. My number 3 tip is do your own thing. Right, at university, I cannot count the amount of times that I have I've not gone to a lecture because I knew my friends weren't going to go and they were taking a lay-in, or I've gone out close to a deadline, I've gone for a night out because I thought, oh, if my friends can get it done, I can get it done. You know you better than anyone else knows you. So if you think you're not going to get something done, or you think that you would benefit from going to a lecture, you could learn at a different pace than other people. So you need to go to these lectures, you need someone to tell you, you need to write it down in front of you to learn. Other people might not need that, so don't base what you're doing on other people's plans. Like, don't choose your modules, don't choose your societies, your clubs, don't choose your schedule around other people. Let people know what you're doing, yes, because they might be interested in the same things, and you might have a better time with other people that you know, but don't make a decision that you don't necessarily think is best for you or you want to do because someone else is doing, because you'll just get into a deep dark pit of like catching up with people and trying to do what they're doing, and it's not best for you. So that's kind of my top university tips. I've realised that when I set the lighting up for this, it was a lot cloudier outside, and now it's light, I look very overexposed. Right, and that kind of sums up my top 3 tips for university. This video took a lot longer to film last time I filmed it, and I'm not sure why, so if I missed anything out, I'm sorry about that, but blame my stupid mic. I should probably replace that. Also, I framed this better like this last time because I didn't want you to see my messy toiletries, and I don't really have a filming space yet. But also, I just wanted to say for you guys that are still around, there is something I've been working on all year, something I've been working on, thinking about doing for years, and over summer it's kind of come into play, and I've been working so hard on getting this thing done. I spoke about it briefly in my video on Monday, and I just want to tell you guys that November 11th is a date to put in your calendars. November 11th is when I'll be showing off what I've been doing for the last few months, and November 11th, put it in your calendars. But apart from that, if you did like this video, just kind of me sat giving some advice on stuff I've experienced in the past, then do give this video a thumbs up, and maybe suggest down in the comments if there's some other topics that you want me to cover, or if you relate to anything I've been talking about in this video, or even if there's something that I have talked about that you want more advice on to a specific part of university or any other topic, then do leave it in the comments, because I read all of them and I love your responses. Apart from that, if you're new around here, my name's Kyle. I make videos usually on a Friday, but I've been throwing them out while I've got time to film. I thought I might as well. Maybe you'll forgive me in the future if I miss an upload day, if I upload more now when I've got the time to film. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on Friday.